to boot it away. Texas Tech in their special Mahomes Ice jerseys today, and Patrick is in attendance. Cody Hagan standing in the end zone for BYU. He'll let this one sail over his head.
With the way he's played defense and been the leader of this defense.
Two-back look and a run to L.J. Martin, who's just gritting his teeth and playing through a shoulder injury. He picks up a dozen yards.
Yeah, really good job up front.
Very versatile back. We'll spell him. Pitching on the edge. That's Parker Kingston, one of the top targets for Bachmeier, but he's brought down immediately. Play made by John Curry, the star. They're fifth best in points allowed. They were 122nd last year before Wood got there. Rex, not much, and BYU will face the first third down of the day. 3rd and 13. Plenty of time for Morton. Now retreating, scanning. He'll be sacked. He kept backing up and could not escape. He got him way behind the line. 14-yard loss, and the Cougars get off the field.
Well, this is a good job here by the middle linebacker. He's just kind of spying the quarterback just in case, and eventually he pulls the trigger and starts to chase him.
Two tough defenses today. Punt by Jack Burgess, much better. It's a muff down there, scrambled for the football, and an early turnover. Kingston retreated, lost the ball, and Hampton falls on it.
After he bobbled the ball initially, eyes down, away from the football, slips, and Texas Tech with great hustle downfield. Right there, takes his eye off the ball at the last second, then loses his footing. And how about Texas Tech with that hustle there by Hampton for that recovery?
BYU still shifting around here on 2nd and 10. Motioning back in and taking the handoff was Williams. Off the left side, picks up about 3. Isaiah, look how stretched they are right here. Morton, quick drop, scanning, pressured again, dropped again. BYU's pass rush gets home. That is your guy, Jack Kelly.
Well, he is a very, very talented linebacker that does a lot of things. You just saw him in coverage, and now you're going to see him what he can do when you get this offense to third down.
As the Red Raiders try to come up with something. A muff punt, and it's drifting, and he just does knock it through. In the linebacker position, pass rush from all angles. Weston Rex has the football, makes a left turn, and picks up a nice first down game before just allowed 9 sacks coming in. They know this is their biggest challenge today. 2nd and 3, handoff inside to Martin, and he'll fight near the marker. It is going to be a first down. And now a tackle for a short gain by Bachmeier. Running on 2nd and 9. Martin, they're getting a good push.
They are.
Center of that Texas Tech
Yeah,
front.
Bruce Mitchell, speaking of the center specifically, Bruce Mitchell, 63.
Between Bailey and number 9, Romello Height. As good a pair of pass rushers there are, and they're going to try to avoid the pass rush and run it on 3rd and 13. Nawahini.
This program is capable of, and the crowd support has been unbelievable.
Morton just turned to the home crowd and said, calm down. Too noisy for us here. That's a first down throw as they try to 2009, 2008. Those were great years for Tech football. Long pitch. Virgil has it, and he's near the marker and picks up about 9 before. Short gain for Dickey on the left side. Let's take a look at the impact players brought to you by Fairfield.
2 great leaders, 17 and 28 from BYU.
Hand off to Dickey again on a delay. She took the direct snap. Red Raiders, of course, will crank the tempo. Morton on the move. Big collision. Waiting for him was Logan Latui. You could hear the pads pop. 3-man rush. Morton, time to scan and launch. And threw it up, and the catch is made by Coy Aiken. Came back to the football. That ball got caught up in the wind, perhaps.
Well, he threw it right between the corner and the safety, and it floated. 98th in the country. First one went to BYU. Who's going to win down here this time?
Spinning around and making the first down. Sarah got Dickey down, and Cougar lineman thought he might come along, but I guess he did not make the trip today. Dickey again, just dragged down by Lutui, but Texas Tech.
Both receivers playing man coverage on the outside.
Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Second down throw to the end zone. Douglas. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a drive.
Coverage, and he dials up his favorite target. Puts it right where he can make a play. Got the left foot down first before the right foot touched out of bounds. And there's the flag that comes in. The progressive pylon cam showing watch the left foot after possession. They're going to take a peek at this, I'm sure. Left foot down, and then the right foot comes down.
And the toe tap, you're right, just before. Right foot hit.
Yeah, we have no choice. We have to stop the run and get after him.
Thank you, Coach.
Second and 8 here to start the second quarter. Bachmeier, his second completion, really his first downfield throw, finds Roberts for a first down across the 40.
And Roberts.
Option look, pitch on the edge, and banging forward is Martin. They'll run that kind of speed option effectively and make the defense prove they can stop it.
Yeah.
It's like it could be a direct snap. Yeah, it's Martin. Handout, little trickery. Bachmeier flips it, and the catch is made. And it's going to be nice gain to Carson Ryan, the tight end. A little wrinkle there from Aaron Rodgers.
Execution, because a lot of times you're going to drive the length of the field to do it.
Handoff, Kingston around end. He's slippery and speedy. Wrestled down.
And they can set up their play action to hit him on shots downfield.
Out of the huddle quickly, but Texas Tech invades the backfield. And David Bailey continues to do it all. Drop Martin for a loss. It's fourth down, and that's going to change the decision now for Sitake.
Chris, watch how he slow plays it and then comes down. He should have pulled that. You can see he's frustrated with himself. He pulls this, and he's got a first down. He rode it. He stayed.
Programs that have positioned themselves, but a lot of work to do. And Texas Tech up 10. Look out. Jacoby Williams is an electric runner in space. Can they chase him down? Huge explosive run inside the 25. Picked up 43 before Glasgow saved the touchdown.
Condensed formation. Good job of sealing that edge. And you're right, Chris. There's a difference between Dickey and Williams.
Morton, slant, caught, first down. Terrence Carter, good pass catching tight end, very smooth, fast guy. He'd been out injured, returned last week. He's a matchup problem. Delayed handoff inside. Dickey knocked down after a short gain. Not ideal. Chip shot for Harrington from 27. And to make it a 13-0 game midway in the second quarter. So another effective drive from Texas Tech. They do settle for 3. Bailey lined up again on the edge. He comes from Mater Dei High School in California, played at Stanford. Has been one of the high-impact portal additions in all of college football this season.
That's who they are.
It's a run blitz, quick throw. And that's Chase Roberts. You're really on the ropes.
And they're not going to get him under center.
2 tight ends. Bachmeier, predictable call, but just a bruising power run to move the sticks. And BYU fans, you can breathe now.
Receiver, a punt returner, off.
Pitch to the edge, and go right back to JoJo Phillips, who makes a nice catch. Short gain, picked up 7. Roberts comes across in motion. Bachmeier from the pocket slings it sidearm, and Martin working hard doesn't get there. Young Morton there with Clay McGuire on the Red Raider. Look out. Mobility not there. Jack Kelly closed it down quickly. 3rd time they've sacked Morton.
Yeah, they keep bringing these linebackers, and they're doing such a good job of winning.
Linebacker play. 3rd and 19. He'll just hand it off and hope that Williams can find space. He doesn't. Man, that's BYU's defense making a desperately needed stop.
And their facial expression actually really represented the moment, maybe better than anything.
Bachmeier tries to leap, but he just left right into the arms.
The tackle trying to get out a little bit early.
Bachmeier just running all the way. Running in circles and dropped for a loss. I tell you what, This pass rush is in the head of the young quarterback. You can understand why. That was Romello Height who dropped him. This time, good protection from Morton. Got plenty of time. Now runs out of it. That's just a coverage sack. There was nobody open. Isaiah Glasker eventually there, and it's a fourth BYU sack.
Boy, Jack Kelly and Isaiah Glasker. I see what the coaches are talking about. It's been a long time since we've seen BYU have both get involved in pass coverage and also, as we've seen today, rushing a quarterback. 5
receivers, empty backfield. Morton pump fake, now delivers across the middle, and that's Carter, the tight end. Look out. He's going to be brought down just short of the marker, and now that timeout that Satake took may have backfired.
Roll the dice there. Here we go with that tempo. Boy, is Carter a difference maker, a tough matchup.
Dickey escapes, still running. Cameron Dickey, powerful run inside the 45, picked up 11.
Spinning out of a couple would-be arm tackles.
Lasker and Satawala had a chance to bring him down, and now Morton takes a shot, and coming back to grab it is Virgil. Run out of bounds. First and goal in the final minute, picked up 39.
Well,
pressure comes, man in the flat. It's Aiken, and he'll be wrestled down short of the goal line. The clock is still moving.
12-yard run by L.J. Martin and a couple passes for 14 to Roberts, 15 to Ryan.
No shortage on the Tech side of explosive plays as Jacoby Williams, who created one of them on the ground, goes off the left side for 4. Quick pitch to the edge. And knocked out is Aiken. You think about that pass right in his chest that McGuire referenced. Bachmeier told us he has a kind of a power saying that he tells to himself when things are getting tough. I can't fully say it, but it's I'm that dude. 21 rushes for just 64 yards. Play fake on second down across the middle. It's a low throw catch made at the 32 by Roberts. Got 14.
Have to discipline that it takes to be that consistent, driving the length of the field, 10 and 12 plays.
Weston Rex, just too much traffic and too much speed on the edge. Jacob Rodriguez, the tackling machine, part of that mustache crew, got out there to stop him.
Well, Carson Ryan right here, he's going to come out on look like a stalk block, but watch how quickly.
It's been great.
As town, amazing.
Jacoby Williams. But they can also capably grind out long drives on the ground, although that run gets nothing. Stopped up by Damani, who made that big breakup at the end of the half, so it's third down coming up in 6. Douglas comes across all the way in motion. Instead, they're throwing it underneath in the seam. Williams. Oh, could not quite elude the tackle of Tanner Wall, who saved a touchdown, but it's another chunk play.
Well, adjustment at halftime. If they blitz them, let's get the ball out quick to the back, and they hit him.
Quick 25 yards and a quick snap as they're into BYU territory again. Dickey picks his way patiently, weaving through BYU defenders for a first down to the 35. Got 11 more. Pitch to the sideline. This is Micah Hudson. Just his 6th catch of the year. And Jack Kelly made the stop, picked up 5. Morton, long throw to the sidelines. That's Carter again. Makes a man miss. And we'll have a first down inside the 25.
Down twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
First down off that catch by Carter, and they try Dickey for about a yard gain.
You know, I dabbled in the brisket. Elite. Yeah.
BYU, that time able to corral Dickey for about a 2-yard gain. Steak was nice last night if you want to officially count as a red zone trip because he got stopped at the 21, but still Tech having a hard time converting these opportunities into touchdowns, and the lead is, it's still a 2-score game at 16-0.
Causing problems for the young quarterback.
2-back look here. Second and long. We've been so impressed, Kirk, with Shieldwood. It's his 5th different school that he's been at. Moving around fast as a family. I said, do you have a home here maybe? And that defense getting after Bachmeier, who escapes and throws an interception. Picked off by Rodriguez, and J-Rod, as they call him, trying to make him a Heisman candidate around here. Makes a big play. The first takeaway by this defense today. Second overall for Tech.
Athletic ability comes up with the interception. Bailey chasing him. How great is that? Your one All-American, Bailey's chasing him down. The other All-American, Rodriguez, able to come up. He's just like an old soul. Like he's just smiling. Like he knows something we don't know.
Well, the country knows a lot more about Texas Tech than they did before. Multiple national champion. Wow, big elite. Harrington again. He's just been automatic today for 29 yards.
Should he be in the Heisman conversation? He said, not yet. We got to beat BYU.
And they're closing in on that. He's thankfully been able to be rewarded in the NIL era now that he's come here and made a huge. Holding penalties feel like almost impossible to overcome for this BYU offense on 2nd and 14. They pitch it underneath, but it's another really short game. Saw his eyes looking around, and unusual drop, but he's able to slip the ball to Cody Hagan.
Heck of a job of disguising that by Pollock.
Bachmeier from the pocket checks it down to Martin. L.J. Martin just hasn't looked quick. Need 8 on 3rd down. Bachmeier flips it across the middle to Kingston. He can't escape. Tackle made in open space by Curry, who's another Red Raider who's played a great game on defense. And that is part 7 of the plan. I think the first 6 parts.
So far, they've checked every box.
Yeah.
Got 1 box left.
Dickey, he's got the edge. Cameron Dickey is loose, makes a little cut. Still going. Spins into BYU territory as the explosive plays continue. 33 more.
Running the counter play, pulling a backside left guard, left tackle. And I think this is what makes Caleb Douglas or Cameron Dickey, but they're seeing him today.
Slant, catch made, flag is down as Virgil moves the ball inside the 35. Flag back at the line of scrimmage. Wipes out the big gain, 2nd and 17. Play fake. Morton backpedals and puts it across the middle. In space is Dickey. Dickey's got some blocks. He's got the edge. Dickey again speeds around the edge and is bumped out of bounds by Tanner Wall. But it's a first down inside the 20. Got 11 more. Another slant. Caught again. Aiken holding on to the ball as he tried to rip it out of his hands. Fights hard. Troy Aiken.
Like a diamond formation with Dickey there.
6 offensive linemen. Power! And walking in is Cameron Dickey. Texas Tech making a statement in front of the nation today. Dickey powers it in. Texas Tech up 26-0. See the little scissors cut, man.
Yeah.
The barber and BYU getting involved in that story as it checked in, just scooping the ball up there is Carson Ryan. Holly, more in that story?
Has been raised to help support this fan base. Just something really special the BYU fans have done, and a lot of people have got involved. The CEO of Crumble.
Generous BYU fan base can be getting involved, and there's a long throw. Kingston's got it, so finally down 26. BYU beginning to generate something downfield with the pass game, back-to-back plays.
And company more involved. Chase Roberts, these guys are good players downfield.
A little softer cushion than we've seen from this Red Raider defense, and I bet they dig in here, though. This Red Raider defense would want the shutout. Kingston takes a big shot and makes the catch inside the 20. Bryce Pollock.
That they would put this offense in those 2nd and 3rd longs, and it's played out that way so far.
First red zone trip all day for the Cougars. Bachmeier flips it down to Martin. Martin able to get inside the 10, a 1st and goal.
Just got ignited with a couple first downs to get them going.
Bachmeier flips to the end zone and touchdown. Catch made by Chase Roberts. It was a crisp 75-yard drive. So just finally avoid the shutout and get back within 20.
Boy, what a really good route by Chase Roberts. Does a good job of getting the defender that time against IU.
Imagine your first Big Ten win against the #2 team.
And
Williams takes a handoff as the deficit mounted. Now there's no time for that. It's a screen to Martin, and there's nowhere to run. They're in that same position now. They've got to regroup. Yeah. This was not what they expected.
Put this one behind them fast.
Bachmeier threw it backwards. That's a live ball bouncing around there, and it's covered by Texas Tech. He was in the grass, but he just made a desperation play.
The turnover machine. This is definitely a ball that goes backwards. Yep. Now it's a free ball. David Bailey, he doesn't want to hop on it, so Jacob Rodriguez said, I'll take it with all my forced fumbles. A couple interceptions. I need a fumble
Heisman campaign. I got to get the fumble recovery. Stone Harrington. Sounds like a name out of a daytime drama. Wisniewski. Many, many stars and standouts for this Texas Tech defense today, as there have been all season long.
All season long.
Look out, Lubbock. There's going to be a big party tonight. You got a CFP and perhaps national title contender in this team, the way they look today. McGuire and Sitake, good buddies. Strong connection between these men. Perhaps the first of two. But in the meantime, let's hear from Joey McGuire with Holly.
Well, Coach McGuire, one of the most hyped games ever in this community. But how did your team step up and take care of the football part of this?
Yeah, it was awesome. The energy of the crowd, our students were amazing today.